Weiter geht's mit einer neuen Runde Call of Cthulhu. Wir standen ja hier am Hafen.
Broken.
Okay.
This place seems half abandoned.
Na, wenigstens ist da eine. Okay. Kleines Problem, da ist ein Drohbrief drin von einer gewissen Cat. Ich bin nämlich gerade schon mal hier drin gewesen. Die Tür geht nämlich normalerweise zur anderen Seite auf. Allerdings hatte ich die Aufnahmetaste nicht gedrückt. Sehr schlau von mir. Ja, ich soll den Captain fragen, Captain Fitzroy, wer diese Cat ist. Und ich bin dann erstmal hier was rumgegangen.
The Scylla. It finished up beached at the entrance to the harbor.
Okay.
A souvenir from a more prosperous era. I guess this blackboard hasn't been wiped for more than 70 years.
Oh, okay. Was haben wir da noch?
Fishing equipment. Could do with some rust remover.
Mhm. Ein Klo. Hier gibt's nichts. Okay, dann fragen wir ihn doch mal, wer diese Cat ist, die ihm gedroht hat.
I've brought out the Charles Hawkins cargo manifests. They're on the table next to you. But in truth, you're likely to be disappointed. When you're done, come join me on the deck.
Ja, Moment.
These manifests are signed by Charles Hawkins. But that's all I'll get from them.
Okay. Ladungsverzeichnisse von Charles Hawkins. Geschwärzt. Das ist natürlich ungewöhnlich. Geht da hoch? Das war wohl früher mal eine Treppe. Aber dass ich jetzt diesen komischen Brief nicht mehr nehmen kann. Ein Regenschirm wäre nicht schlecht.
Broken. This place seems half abandoned.
From here, I see everything that goes on in the harbor. The hard-working lives of my sailors, the fights at the stranded whale. Even the antics of these wharf rats don't escape me.
It's you who lays down the law around here.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far. I'm just the last serving captain on Darkwater. Tell me what I can do to help you.
Your manifests have been blacked out. They're totally unreadable.
Yeah, I saw that. I've got no idea who did it or why. I don't remember having countersigned anything special enough for someone to hide it.
And why obliterate the dates, as well as the goods stored in the warehouse?
You mean that the dates have some meaning?
I know that Charles Hawkins was descended from a family of ship owners, and the island's fishing industry was hit badly.
Indeed, we specialized in whaling, but no whalers went out to sea after the miraculous catch of 1847.
So where did the Hawkins family get its money?
Well, from what Charles inherited, I presume. Although these dates on the manifests could indicate that he had contracts of another kind.
With whom,
Interessant.
I wonder? I'm looking for Warehouse 36. Do you know where it is?
Look, it's right there. The warehouse is opposite the jetty. You can't miss it.
Okay.
Understood.
You know who the building belongs to, don't you?
Was machen wir?
It belonged to the Hawkins family.
Precisely.
I think that somebody here wanted me to search this warehouse. The miraculous catch. Is it a local legend?
Not at all. It's an episode from our glorious past. Go read the story of the sailor's return to Darkwater Harbor. It's displayed on a wall of the stranded whale.
Okay.
I'm just back from the wharves. The dead killer whale is unsettling the sailors.
Ah, yes. Us men of the sea are superstitious folk.
Killer whales don't have many known predators.
That's true. And normally, they're not found around here. But, you're gonna take me for a fool.
Give it a try.
Have you heard about the depths? Trenches that plunge into the earth and that shelter creatures unlike any other.
You're talking about mythology.
Ha! Indeed, you're right.
The police took the decision to put the killer whale back into the sea.
You've got to understand them. They didn't know what to do with it.
I think that was a mistake. Who says that whatever caused those wounds is no longer in these waters?
You think we should have kept it?
To look into the real cause of its death, at least.
Okay. Cat. Die junge Dame aus dem Drohbrief, den ich euch leider nicht zeigen konnte.
I found a threatening letter, signed by a certain cat.
What? I don't mind you visiting my harbor master's office, but I'd prefer if you didn't go through my affairs.
Are you being blackmailed?
Not exactly, no. That shyster wants to make us pay protection money.
With any success?
I wouldn't say that, but she terrifies my men as much as her own.
Can you not do anything to stop her?
Don't you worry about that.
Okay. Das war's, ne?
I shall be on my way.
So come back and see me when you've got something new.
Okay. Was sagt das Tagebuch? Einen. Ich nehme erstmal noch Redegewandtheit. So. Einwohner von Darkwater, der Kapitän. Er bietet mir Hilfe an. Naja. Wundersamer Fang. Da ist der Drohbrief. Cat. Die junge Dame werden wir uns nochmal anschauen müssen. Ich glaube, es war ja die in der Bar. Wollen wir uns nochmal Freunde machen?
I told you to beat it.
Okay.
She won't stop asking.
Not that again. She will get us into trouble.
Aha. Eine Frau Doktor. Ach ja, wir waren ja anständig. Okay. Ah, interessant. Jetzt sind die Leute weggegangen. Und die sind auch weiter vorne. Das heißt, wir können jetzt hier rumgehen.
Oh yeah. He's gonna get us into trouble. You can't understand.
Na nu.
Where do you think you're going?
I thought that the Hawkins case had been closed.
That's true.
So what are you doing on guard duty in front of this warehouse?
Who's asking the questions here, the cop or the tourist?
What more can you say about the death of the Hawkins family?
Not much more than what everyone knows. I wasn't on the case. They were all burnt to death, right? Up at their place.
The whole mansion went up in flames.
Don't get it into your head to go wandering around up there. It's dangerous.
What do you mean by that?
The only one left there is old Silas, and the accident has affected him badly. He can be unpredictable, especially if a stranger starts poking around the property.
Is he a danger to the public?
No, he's in his own home. Do yourself a favor. Leave him well alone.
Okay.
You again? I told you to beat it.
No need to get worked up.
Der alte Silas. Hier liegen aber eine Menge Harpunen rum.
Get it. Nobody listens to us anyway.
That's no way to treat an omen.
Oh yeah. He's gonna get us into trouble.
Ja, war ja klar, dass ich drumherum laufen muss. Kopfschmerzen? Okay.
You live here?
Why did you do that, huh?
We saw what you did to St. Brendan.
Yeah, we'll teach you to come onto our island and ridicule our protectors.
I've never heard of this saint. Is it a local belief?
But everyone knows St. Brendan, the navigator.
He's the patron saint of whales and whalers.
Okay.
What happened to the statue?
Go see for yourself. He's at the end of the jetty.
There's you, our beloved statue, and then those two bozos behind us. Wait, now that I think about it, it's got to be them. There's one of them who's always going back and forth to the statue.
Quieter. That's all we need for them to hear us.
What brings you to Darkwater?
The two guys behind you. What are they guarding?
The bootleggers. Scum.
They're protecting their territory. From whom, I wonder?
They really don't have a choice anyway. They're more scared of Cat than an attack by drunken sailors.
If only they would kill each other.
Is it Cat who's shaking down Captain Fitzroy?
Hold on just a minute. We didn't tell you a thing.
Nothing at all.
Also scheinbar ist das ein offenes Geheimnis auf der Insel.
Peculiar house.
Yeah, that's where we live. Our boat.
It's not because it doesn't float anymore that we're going to abandon it.
Isn't it a bit early for alcohol?
We got nothing better to do anyway. There's not much work around here.
Fitzroy gives us a few chores every now and again, but since the whaling station shut down, ain't a lot of jobs left around here.
So we drink.
That statue represents your local saint.
What do you mean by local, exactly?
You wouldn't be looking down at us, like all townspeople do.
St. Brendan. He protected whalers and fishermen like us. Until those assholes defaced him.
Okay.
I've
Sure.
taken enough of your time.
We'll see you later.
So, und wo ist jetzt diese komische Figur? Ach, da. Wir wollen mal schauen, inwieweit die entweiht wurde. Eine Tür.
There. Hello, old friend.
Eine Schnapsflasche. War da noch was? Ah. Cat weiß von den Diebstählen aus einem Alkoholvorrat. Sie wird es bald herausfinden, wer es war, und dann will ich nicht in seine Haut stecken. Okay.
Somebody's stealing from the bootlegger's stock of liquor.
Interessant. Da geht's nicht weiter. Da geht's auch nicht weiter. Kann man dieses Feuerzeug nicht ausmachen? Okay, da ist irgendwas drauf gekritzelt. Was ist das?
St. Brendan, patron saint of sailors and travelers. Desecrated. I can't even say which language it's written in.
Hoppla. Das war's. Darkwater. Okkult. Nichts, was wir nicht schon wissen. Eine Schnapsflasche. Ah ja, die perfekte Möglichkeit, die Wache am Eingang des Lagerhauses unter Druck zu setzen. Ist das nur ein Zufall, dieses Muster? Kann ich auch die Flasche inspizieren? Tatsächlich. Whisky. Okay. Kann auch dieses Feuerzeug wieder wegnehmen? Rennt er jetzt die ganze Zeit mit dem Feuerzeug rum? Inventar. Wissen. Ah ja, Medizin und Atlas der Atlantischen Inseln. Welche Wache war er damit gemeint?
You again. I told you to beat it.
No need to get worked up.
Okay.
You're not sailors. It's a sign. There's something coming. Something real bad.
You saw what happened with those sailors. Don't hang around here unless you want trouble with the bootleggers.
I've seen the kind of messages their boss sends. You're not scared of her.
Of course I am. Everyone's scared of that woman. She's not interested in small fry like me. You, on the other hand, nose around too much, you'll have dealings with her.
Okay.
This warehouse looks abandoned. Why does it interest them so much?
No doubt a question of territory, but I ain't asking. If you want to know more, go ask the captain.
Good. Thank you.
Interessant.
I shall take my leave.
Jetzt macht er schon wieder dieses Feuerzeug an. Kann man da drin was finden? Oder sollten wir erst mit den Kerlen da hinten reden?
Something real bad. Don't put that beast back in the Come on, you could tell me. Who's this guy?
No idea. You better keep it shut.
What?
What's with you wandering around here like a hungry dog?
We saw you talking to the two soaks. Go die of thirst, the lot of you. It'll stink less.
What will Kat say when she finds out that it's you who are filching stock?
You've got no proof.
That's true. Apart from this little note from your friend here.
You didn't throw it away? I couldn't know that someone was gonna force the lock.
What a So, what is it you want?
To get into the Hawkins warehouse.
That's all. Go on, then. And we never want to see your rat snout again.
Oh. Sehr schön. Hallo? Nothing. Dann wohl hier. Kaputte Leiter. Ah ja.
Let's see.
Wieso ist das Licht noch an?
Perfect. Oh, this place stinks. What is the connection between this place and the Sarah Hawkins case?
Zur Rekonstruktion einer Szene halten.
What happened here?
Jemand hat auf den Spiegel gehauen. Interessant.
Who has enough money to buy painkillers, but stays in a place like this?
Okay.
It smells as bad as it looks. Can't sleep. I know how that feels.
Schlafmittel. Kann man hier irgendwas rekonstruieren? Nee.
What is this picture of Charles and Sarah Hawkins doing here?
Hier hat jemand geschlafen. Mit dem Bild. Der Junge?
Is this one of Sarah Hawkins' paintings?
Scheint die Unterschrift zu sein von ihr. Okay. Das war ja interessant.
Someone has settled in here.
And whoever it is has something to tell me about the Hawkins case. Is there anyone in there? You! Don't move! Detective Pierce. I told you to stay away from this warehouse.
Ihre Psychologie zu testen.
You seem like a competent officer. We should help each other.
You're trying to manipulate me, Mr. Pierce. I hate to be taken for a fool.
All right, Inspector Lestrade. Let me take a more direct approach. Can you explain what this painting is doing here?
This strange portrait. Wait, I know it. It was in the Hawkins mansion when we came to investigate the fire.
So you confirm that it was removed from the crime scene? Interesting. I'd like to go and see the mansion now.
Of course. You want to go back along his trail? I'd like to understand how this painting made it to here. Come on. My car's parked down the way. Andrews, would you please shut the door? And open your eyes, damn it. This guy went right under your nose. God damn it. Her again.
Oh, Kit.
This case has nothing to do with you, Baker. Clear the passage or I'll shut you up for obstruction.
Officer Bradley, you've finally grown a pair. Too bad you're too fat to see them down there.
Oh, wie
Who are
charmant.
you?
Come on, keep the smile. You don't want to force me to widen it.
Okay, I get it. Can we go to the mansion now?
Who the hell are you? What were you doing on my turf? I've got my eye on you. We'll meet again.
Is it far, this mansion?
Look behind you, at the top of the ridge. You see the building? That's the Hawkins mansion. Come on, we got some driving to do.
Ist ja fast um die Ecke. Dann wollen wir mal. Okay, da ist eine.
Well, here we are, Hawkins mansion.
Sieht ja noch fast gut aus. Also, bisschen Farbe.
The place has been abandoned since the fire. There's only old Winchester in his hut.
Okay. Entdeckung Profi.
Your partner, Andrews, warned me against him.
You managed to get something out of that bum? I'll end up asking you for advice.
He talks too much. He inferred that old Silas was slightly unhinged.
That's not far off the mark, I suppose. But kinda unfair at the same time. You know, Silas Winchester has been working for the Hawkins family as far back as I can remember. Charles was like a son to him. The day of the fire, he lost his whole family, so he's got nowhere to go. And, as you'll see, in a way he's still watching over them. Is there anything else you want to ask me? Or do you want to go up there?
Na, wir fragen noch was.
I prefer to be prepared if there's going to be trouble.
It's a wise attitude. But apart from old Silas and some rotten floorboards, there's nothing to worry about.
Could he be a problem?
Strictly speaking, he ain't dangerous. But since the tragedy, he's been a little touched. Though he's a remarkably sturdy man, given his age. A true force of nature.
A sad old man doesn't worry me.
Gee, if you don't want to listen to my advice, we might as well go. Right?
You're the one who looked after the Hawkins case.
Don't think I was trying to hide it. It's just that this discovery shakes my convictions.
That's why you're so keen to find out who removed the painting from the mansion.
Yes. If something escaped us, or if there's been a law enforcement error, then it's up to the police to make good its mistake. Anything else?
I don't believe the fire is the only reason this house is in such a state.
It's a very old building, you know? Its foundations would probably date from the arrival of the first settlers.
It's got nothing to do with Charles Hawkins' debts.
Ha! You've already begun to nose around, it would seem. So, since you already know it, the Hawkins family couldn't afford the upkeep of this house. It remains to be seen what they did with all their money. I wager it was Charles Hawkins' travels. Let's go up there. Unless you still have questions.
Hier gibt's ganz viele Fragen. Entdeckung Profi.
Night falls quickly here, and I want to be able to see when we arrive.
I'll go with you, if only to reassure Silas.
Why not? You can help.
Right. Let's go.
Okay. Mal gucken, was gibt's denn hier Neues? Ermittlungen. Da hätte ich vielleicht vorher mal was reinpacken sollen. Machen wir das mal so. Darkwater. Der Polizist, Officer Bradley. Ja, ansonsten die Villa. Gärten. Geht's nur um den alten Silas Winchester. Ja. Das ist die Frage. Das ist echt die Frage. Okay. Ein Engel. Scheint aber nichts mit dem Fall zu tun zu haben. Okay, ich will jetzt nicht hier so wild in der Gegend rumrennen. Eine Laterne. Wer hat die hier hingestellt?
Poor kid. Someone must really hate Charles Hawkins.
I told you. Silas Winchester is still watching over the Hawkins family.
I must say, it's pretty gloomy.
So, Detective, does this place inspire any thoughts?
Die Gräber wurden entweiht.
Do you know if Charles Hawkins had any enemies?
Not to our knowledge. He was a well-respected personality on the island. I don't understand. Silas would never have let such a thing happen.
Okay.
Why were they buried here?
I was given to believe that it was Charles Hawkins' wish.
Strange idea. I imagine Webster wasn't too pleased.
Mrs. Hawkins' father? It's said that he's devastated.
Okay.
Let's go to the mansion.
Please give me a minute. I didn't expect to set foot back here after the burial. What kind of deranged individual would defile this sanctuary? And steal
Flowers on Sarah Hawkins' grave are fresh. The old caretaker must be very attached to her. The caretaker takes great care of these graves.
Okay, also bei ihr sind frische Blumen. Bei dem Jungen auch. Aber hier. Gibt's sonst noch irgendwas?
Someone must really hate Charles Hawkins.
Können wir weiter? Gibt's noch irgendwas im Tagebuch? Nö, ne? Dann wollen wir mal weiter. Gleich da lang. Ah.
Bradley was right. This place is much older than I imagined, but the architecture seems too recent.
Okay. Das war vorhin noch nicht da. Können wir den Herrn dazu befragen? Nein, können wir nicht. Warum auch? Tja, ich würde sagen, mit diesem Speicherpunkt verabschiede ich mich für heute und morgen geht es weiter.